Occasionally we'll get patients who come in or they've recently gone to see their GP or another doctor who just says, oh yeah, you shouldn't do chiropractic or you shouldn't see a chiropractor. As somebody who kind of came from more of a research background and has a lot of friends who are GPs and medical doctors now, and having been in Singapore for quite a long time, honestly this can be a little frustrating because we often find that a lot of the doctors who may say things such as this generally are not very well educated about what modern chiropractic is or what types of education most chiropractors have to go through to become professional licensed chiropractors. I think a big part of that is often a misunderstanding of something we talked about before, which is the difference between simply spine manipulation and actually being under chiropractic care, because not every patient under chiropractic care is necessarily having spine manipulation or the cracking, types of things done. And so I think where some doctors may be saying actually you shouldn't maybe have spine manipulation based on your particular condition, so maybe severe osteoporosis or some very severe degenerative disc cases with nerve compromise. There are some cases where we do have to utilize other techniques or avoid certain procedures, which I agree 100%, but I think sometimes patients will misinterpret that to understand that they're not suitable to see a chiropractor, which is generally not the case. So chiropractors, at least in the United States and Canada and many countries, are considered portal of entry providers, which means we are trained in how to take people from off the street with a range of conditions and analyze what they can have done, what they can't have done, and whether or not they're suitable for treatment or need to see another type of specialist, which in some cases we may refer them out. And personally, we do work with other medical providers. I even have medical doctors as our patients here, including even an orthopedic spine surgeon. So, once they come in and actually get educated about what we do and understand our background and what we are knowledgeable of, generally the medical doctors I've personally worked with are actually very open and supportive of what we do and actually end up sending us patients many times. So I think for any of you people out there in Singapore who've maybe heard certain things or a doctor's told you certain things, you maybe have to do a little bit more of your own research or find out in more detail whether or not what you were told is actually true. So we just kind of want people to understand the width and depth of chiropractic care beyond just having spine manipulation done, and then ask a qualified professional whether or not this is something that's suitable for you or what techniques may be suitable. So at the end of the day, we hope down the road that, like in other developed countries, chiropractic can start to become more integrated into the mainstream system, which is something we're working on. But these things take time. So, for right now, as patients, do your due diligence. Make sure if you are considering to see a chiropractor that you find one who was trained and educated and licensed in a country where it's recognized, and then you're going to get some good advice. So thanks and have a good day.